Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Club Musgrave for the quarter-final of the Ladies 2024 State Pairs Championship. And what a great live streaming. The Gold Coast Leadership Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experience Gold Coast and Queensland Government. We thank you them for their great initiative of showcasing this great game of ours. And of course, the major sponsor of this event, Identified Services, cleaning, maintenance, management. Not only that, not only commercial cleaning, they also do waterproofing, protective coating, labour hire and recruitment. You name it, and they do it. So, absolutely wonderful organisation. We thank them very much for their generosity. And, of course, we'd like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill Bowls Club, for making their facilities available for the 2024 State Championships and also the other venues that are being used. We'd also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff and the volunteers for their support of this event. And of course, Bowls Queensland is always supported and sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotions and Bioscapes Group. We thank them very much for their continued support of our great game. And a great game we've got lined up here. We've got fantastic matchup. We've got ladies pairs, and this we've got Chloe Stewart playing lead for Caitlyn Inch, and they're up against Suzanne Kington and Bronwyn Torrens. So it should be a crack of a game. So in co-commentary with me is Adam Taylor. G'day, Adam.
G'day, Brian. Nice to be here.
Mate, absolutely, mate. It's a crack of a day, sun shining, birds are singing, and, mate, we've got one heck of a game on our hands.
Absolutely.
Got a couple of four girls in form. As said, you look at who's here today, mate, but you go through who's been knocked out, and that's the worrying aspect.
Incredible. I was just looking at the sections that both these pairs came through yesterday, and Chloe and Caitlyn lost their first game yesterday against Lauren Schultz and Eileen Swanson, but managed to get through with 2 wins, as Lauren and Eileen lost their last game. And Susan and Bronwyn defeated Claire Turley and Lindsay Clark to get through. Pretty
handy combinations there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Now, Bronwyn, of course, comes from the Monto Bowls Club up in the Port Curtis district. And, of course, Susan is from Bagara Bowls Club. So a great cross-section of the bowling fraternity. Okay, we got Caitlyn, very distinct delivery that she has her hand out there, so got a good-looking...
It's going to be interesting to see how quickly the girls come to terms with this rink. It's still blowing quite strong from right, or screen right to left, as we look at the moment, and it's gusting. It's sometimes 25 kilometres an hour, other times just 10, so need some patience.
Well, absolutely, Adam. And one thing, as you're saying, that is inconsistency with the breeze, and it's been like that yesterday. It was absolutely cyclonic. What a great bowl here from Bronwyn. She just got the edge of the bowl, though, but probably enough to stick with shot, but... it's still wide open, though, isn't it? But there's still plenty of holes there, too. I'd be surprised if Caitlyn plays this on the backhand now, though. Yep. But it's really open either hand. You could dead draw it on the forehand or the backhand. So see what she prefers here. Going to the backhand, she's probably got round about 3 foot to draw the shot.
She's given herself plenty of opportunity. Nice grass. Weight looks pretty good.
Probably just a little bit runny, but what a great bowl, mate. Like, to go from one hand to the other, and, you know, it's pretty fair result there.
Yeah, it's in a great spot.
Yeah, beautiful catchment area there, mate. So
probably important for Susan and Bronwyn to get off to a good start here.
Yeah.
Put some pressure on Chloe and Caitlyn.
No, absolutely there. But you look at the who's who of Lawn Bowls who's here now playing this afternoon. Got 2 incredible greens of high-quality players all over the place, and gee whiz, absolutely fantastic to see the quality of players here at the moment.
Yeah, both the women's field and men's field. Yeah, it's a who's who, both greens.
Look at this for a bowl, mate. She's got the kitty. Well played.
Yeah, great bowl. Susan Kington.
It's definitely holding one there by the looks of that there, Adam. And nice little draw in here. They have to really be under that bowl of Caitlyn's last bowl there, which is there on the right-hand side on the run.
Yep.
They've got to be just inside that if she's looking for the kitty. Tell you what, she's awfully close. If she's round this front one, she's just going to crash.
It's going to crash.
Yep.
So opportunity here for Susan to draw a second. She's going to needs to be wide around Caitlyn's last bowl.
Yeah, she doesn't want to be under it, mate. There could be damage done there.
Damage done there. I've got a lot of inquiries today on how Robbie went yesterday.
He set a few people on the road to victory, ladies and gentlemen. Which he enjoyed the game though. He played all right, but unfortunately didn't make it through, as a lot of other people didn't. So Kevin says cheering for Chloe and Caitlyn. It's great to have Belinda. How are you this morning, Belinda? Over in South Africa, and Mary from Fife in Scotland. And you're two of our regulars. Great to have you girls on. Yeah, you got knocked out, Belinda, but I said there's plenty of combinations that didn't make it through. So Chloe, she's definitely got a better line, but I don't know about her weight.
This is going to crash into something short. So it's a bit of a minefield there in front now. Very hard to get through.
Very hard to get through there for sure, Adam.
It's like one of our heads, Brian.
Well, it's very similar to something that I'd be playing, but I must admit I'd be there even if the kitty was started down here. At least the kitty got moved down here, mate. A bit difference there, Adam. It should be one heck of a battle between these competitors who are absolutely... Well, and you get through to the quarterfinals, you've got to be in pretty good form.
Absolutely. It's, as I've said it before, but to get through a section of the Queensland State Championships is a feat. And you see some of the names that didn't, as we just mentioned, Lindsay Clark and Claire Turley.
Yeah, and in the men's, for argument's sake, Nick Gosley and Mark Armstrong playing out here, and they beat Chris Rosanis and Aaron Sheriff.
Absolutely. Could have been a final.
Well, could have been a final, absolutely, and that was in the, what it was, the first or second round.
Yes.
I mean, Aaron and Chris, two very well-credentialed, absolutely unbelievable players.
Yep, world class.
Absolutely, Adam. So, see, Bronwyn just pulling up a bit short there. Her grass line was pretty good. So these girls have had a two-end roll-up because they didn't play this morning. G'day, Michael. How are you, mate?
Caitlyn trying a big, nice wide draw on the wide hand, trying to get around her own.
Well, she's given this a chance, but I don't think she's sent it. Making it a bit harder for themselves. But there's still a nice little port there in between Chloe's bowl and Caitlyn's last bowl there, really.
Yes.
Bronwyn has probably the one that's got the open draw, if anything. Morning, Nan. G'day, Mr. Baker. How are you? Michael Flanagan's off to Cooperoo to have a game. Good on you, buddy. Now, Bronwyn, she's on a nice line here. She's starting to turn now. Probably weight spot on, but just a little bit wide. You see the port, the gap there. And that's the port that Adam and I are talking about in there for Caitlyn. Tell you what, though, she doesn't want to slice the kitty. She could be a few down if she happens to do that.
She comes, same line.
Yep. Hey, Jules.
Probably playing with enough weight to...
She's got this really well down, Adam, but I said she doesn't want to slice it.
No.
Just that could have been dangerous, mate.
Rolls, absolutely. It could have been 3 or 4 away.
Yeah.
But they've got away with it. At least one. Oh, at least
taken 2 out.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Nice pickup.
Yep.
Good morning, Trish. How are you this morning? Yes, Wendy and Emma made it through this morning. They had a win, Trish, and they're out on the green again now. Trust me, they're out there somewhere. I'll find them for you, Trish.
So I think that was just the 2.
Yep.
Measured for 3, but that's the start Susan and Bronwyn were after. They need to put some pressure on these 2 young stars of Chloe and Caitlyn. And
absolutely. And it's amazing how pressure can react to a player too, isn't it? You know, so actual fact, Trish, she's up on the top green on the second last end. not the end, the second last rink, I should say. I'm not too sure who she's playing, but we'll try and find out for you, Trish.
So Susan thrown the jack fairly short here.
Yep. There it looks like playing. Is she playing Jane Bush? No, Bushy's on the rink next door, is she? We'll find out for you. Good starter there too, once again from
Susan. Just for those that watched the previous game of the men's pairs, the rink has been moved towards the middle of the green, so what they call the visitors' hand, which is the one that Susan just played, will be a little wider than it was in the previous game.
Gary Thomas, how are you, Tomo? Okay, Chloe sticking with the forehand. She's not going to be too far away from this one. Just going to sneak past the kitty. Pretty handy home there, though.
Yeah, beautiful, smooth delivery.
Chloe's delivery is just clockwork, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Just never changes, mate. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Hence the reason for their consistency.
Yep.
They haven't got to our ways yet, where the arthritis hits at point of delivery.
That's right. It's one to try to copy.
Yes, and that's a lovely starter there also too. Good correction there from Suzanne. Beautiful line she had there, but Chloe now looking to beat that bowl, probably 18 inches to 2 foot just in front of the kitty.
Set it out nice and wide.
Oh, it'll come back from there, depending upon the weight.
Yeah. That's the wind. It's got the spinnaker up, and she's coming right the way in now. Very good bowl.
Yeah, that's two good lead bowls, and I think Susan's probably got too many bowls to come to worry about who's got shot.
It's nice to see the sun out here at Windy Hill. We were up here for the men's triples last Thursday, and we, as those that were watching on the live stream would have seen, it was not sunny Queensland whatsoever.
No, it was rainy, drizzly Gold Coast here last week. We had a fair bit of rain, and even during the sides, had a lot of rain there prior to it and during it. So, but gee whiz, the greens dried out quickly, and a credit to the greenkeepers. I know most of the losers at Lost won't say that, but I will. Built on pure sand, so they do dry out pretty quickly. Great bowl here from Bronwyn.
Yeah, terrific bowl.
Chloe looking probably just to trail this, mate, I reckon. Just trail it back to Chloe's got two catches just sitting in behind the head there. So just looking at just over a draw. Oh, I don't think she's quite got the run, mate.
No, great line, but just a few feet short.
Looking around about 4 feet by the looks of it, 4 or 5 feet.
Caitlyn will be looking for a good event here in the pairs after being knocked out in the quarterfinals of the ladies fours.
Absolutely, mate.
Here comes Bronwyn again, another good line, but is she here?
Not quite.
But
and look at the grass line on those bowls, though, Adam. Absolutely spot on.
Yep, just perfect. So Chloe indicating where a shot bowl would be. So here goes Caitlyn on the draw.
Awfully close with this one. What a bowl, Caitlyn Inch.
Perfect weight. Gets the glance off the front bowl and sits shot.
High five. Notice the way when the girls high five, they don't need ice like the blokes have to put their hand in ice after they high five. There's no need to hit so hard.
Oh, no, I know. I know the old 12th man from years ago was always against the high five with, I think one of the West Indians got a finger in their eye once.
That's correct. 100% correct. Missed the hand by a matter of centimetres.
Absolutely. It can be a dangerous pastime.
Got him right in the eye. Okay, playing with a bit of weight down here. All their bowls. Anything can happen here, but I think she could be a little bit too narrow. She may still get the result. Not quite. And she's also given Caitlyn the best backward also too.
Yes.
But now, Chloe knows that she's got to change his head slightly. She really needs a friend in there. Otherwise, it could be a little bit daunting.
Yeah, they've got plenty to push up there, Suzanne and Bronwyn.
They certainly have, mate. Oh, what a great bowl by Chloe.
Oh, just glances it and changes it up somewhat.
Yeah, she really would have loved to have that kitty just a couple of feet further on,
Absolutely.
wouldn't she? But gee whiz, what a bowl.
Yep.
Very well played. So she's got another one in there now. So I think you'll find they'll probably have to go back on the draw instead of the speculator.
Yeah. Yeah, they certainly do need one past kitty in between those bowls of Chloe and Caitlyn's, but she's back on the backhand.
Yeah. Well, it's given themselves best backward here, so they can go any weight at all.
Well, she's travelling. She's just fallen in the ditch, just a tad heavy.
So it didn't pull up, so there you go. Okay. Chloe, a little trail. She's put it out there. I think she likes the weight too, for the way she's looking.
And she comes.
Oh, that's a very good bowl there, Adam.
Yep.
There's another one in the head there, mate.
Yeah, they've got all the ones behind the jack, and
yep.
Suzanne and Bronwyn have the ones short. So
the ladies have only just started, Carla. This is their first game today. It's all starting this afternoon, or this morning, I should say. At 11:30, the women were starting, and a lot of the men's teams have started. But this is the quarter final of the ladies, so. Right, Bronwyn got plenty of bowls she can hit here and maybe get a result. She's too wide.
Yeah, I think you're right, Brian. Too wide.
That hand there is very similar to playing on carpet. It's really straight at it, isn't it, Adam?
Yes, yeah, we've got the lovely carpet down at Paradise Point.
Absolutely, mate.
And, yeah, you can easily make the error of being too wide on the on-shots.
Yep.
Looks like Caitlyn might be trying to draw another.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's coming home now. They are coming from back there if you send it.
Yeah, that's completely downwind there, and the bowl gets the spinning her up and sails home. So she's got that hand well and truly worked out and puts the pressure back on Bronwyn.
Tomo. Member of Paradise Point, Tomo. We'll go through this. Who is Adam? And well,
it's given Caitlyn another opportunity to draw another.
Yeah. Had to be into that pack, didn't she?
Yeah.
Just
overcorrected.
Morning, Paul. Yeah, Tomo, Adam Taylor, mate, member of Paradise Point. Caddy. Golfer.
Yeah, I'm more a bowler now.
Bowler?
I'm sort of hanging up the sticks, but yeah, I've been a member of Paradise Point for 10 years since I moved up from Sydney, and love it, and really enjoying my bowls. And yeah, I do. I caddy part-time out on the Asian tour. This will probably be my last year. The humidity's knocking me around a bit now. So
hey, you've been to a few countries out there, though, Adam.
Yeah, we have. It's been a great 7 or 8 years doing that, and I've enjoyed it. Limited success, but it's a great way to see the world.
Oh, couldn't agree more, mate.
Yeah,
and you get to see golfers, which you and I were basically where we started from.
Absolutely.
So some great golfers. But
Brian, you started your golfing at Castle Hill, I believe.
Castle Hill Country Club in Sydney. Built Castle Hill Country Club. Basically, it used to be full of paspalum, and the golf course superintendent there was the first superintendent in Australia to use DSMA to turn it into magnificent, beautiful fairways and a Group 1 golf course.
Absolutely. caddied there a couple of times over the years. Back in the 80s, they hosted the Australian PGA a couple of times.
Mate, I caddied there for my cousin, Michael Moles, who was a pro at Windsor. And in the last group, he played with Kel Nagel. And the other caddy in that group was a bloke by the name of Colin Bray.
Wow. There you go.
1972, I think that was.
Yeah, Colin. I played a lot of bowls with Colin. Yep. Colin's down at Helensvale now.
Yes, a good-looking bowl here from Suzanne too. Very much back on the line. Chloe just dropping her line there slightly, but weight absolutely spot on.
We're just waiting on the count from that previous end.
Yeah. Yep. Robbie's going out to ask the question. Excuse me, how many did you get? Gives him something to do.
Yeah.
Keeps him down to his playing weight too.
Yeah.
Knows him getting big and fat like me.
Does a wonderful job, Robbie. I can't believe how much work he puts in here. Just the setting up and that is incredible. He's
a great bloke, mate. We just don't tell him that's all. Barbara Austin. G'day, Barbara. Great to have you on board. You having a game today? Barbara's he plays for Cyprus. She's been to a few world titles and bets and that, and now she reckons she's happy to stay at home and send other competitors there. So good on you, Barb. What was it, mate? 2. 2 on 2.
Well, I did well to just get out of that with the 2 because it was not their greatest end. So they need to get back on the bike here and get some shots in the head because Chloe and Caitlyn will punish them.
Yeah, class combination there, Adam.
Yeah.
Caitlyn, it's definitely the wider hand of the 2. Working its way in now. Maybe just a little too much run on that one there. She'll no doubt correct with her next one. Now Bronwyn Torrens, very steady player over the years. Steve Bradbury.
Just needs to hurry.
Yep. Basically playing a little bit back into the breeze though, Adam, aren't they, when you're looking at those flags. Yeah. The flags, as you're saying before, it's gusting. And instead of it really coming across like it normally does here at Windy Hill, it's basically a little bit back in their faces at the moment.
Absolutely, yeah. It's
just looking at the flags.
Sort of bottom right screen to top left screen as we look at it at the moment.
Yep. Tell you what a correction here though from Caitlyn.
Beautiful weight.
Didn't take her too long to adjust to what she required.
Bronwyn needs to certainly be up here and looking at that last bowl of Caitlyn's.
Well, she's got the line. I just don't think she's quite got the legs there, Adam. But look at the grass line she's got for what she was after. It was pretty well spot on.
Another one of those dangerous high fives there. The girls are going to have to be careful with that in the wind.
Going to have to be careful, mate, I tell you. It's the biggest thing I've seen. I remember, in actual fact, frightening scenario I saw one day was at Broadbeach Bowls Club when Jado Greenwich high-fived Robbie Allen. He ended up 2 postcodes away. We had to go to Surfers Paradise and pick him up.
Oh, dear. I can see how that happened.
He just about broke his arm. He's had it nice for a week. Jado, what a brutal attack. He was your teammate.
He can get excited late in the day too, Jado.
Good lad, mate. Miss him. Down in Tasmania these days.
Yeah, he's a good fella.
Yeah. Well, that may be just enough.
Yeah. Okay. Suzanne on the backhand draw. Looks to be better weight. She's at the head.
She's very close to the kitty, mate. And there you go.
There you go.
She got it.
Yeah, back to one of her first bowls as lead position.
G'day, Ray Harris. G'day, Mary. Back on board, watching over in Ireland. Yeah, you did right. Socks. Yeah, I know I knew the superintendent at Castle Hill pretty well, mate. I know he's the first greenkeeper because Jimmy Burke used to be the chemist at chem turf in those days, socks, if you remember that.
So, Brian, you played a lot of sports. You played very good golfer, front rower.
Front rower, mate. Played soccer in my younger days, went to rugby union.
Yeah.
Game played by gentlemen like myself.
Yes.
Not too many of us left. Robbie, of course, lawn bowler, soccer player, junior All Black, trialist. Even his wife was a junior All Black trialist. Everyone in New Zealand's a junior All Black trialist, everyone I've ever met. Played on the wing, didn't you, mate? Did you ever get dirty? Did you ever get dirty? Did you ever have to have a shower after the game? Did, didn't you? I want to be one of the boys, huh?
Did you have to tackle Jonah Lomu?
Yeah, mate. Mate, John Lomu played against Robbie Allen and used him as a speed bump. Well, a good-looking bowl there, just beautiful weight, just beautiful grass, but just looking a little bit too much weight there for Caitlyn. But they've adapted to this change pretty well, and the green running superbly here now. It's got some beautiful finish to it.
Yeah, it's really dried out the last hour.
Oh.
Here's another good bowl from Bronwyn. Weight looks to be pretty good. Trying to finish off.
Well, look at the finish on that there.
She's got there. Suzanne's put the finger up for one shot.
Katelyn looking to just basically drop under that line, I reckon, and hang around with that weight. She gets close to that bowl, she's capable of getting shot out of that. Very hard for her to pick up Kitty there, though. Well, she'd really love to try that. She's pretty close to it. Oh, this is a great bowl from Katelyn.
Just beautiful weight.
That's exactly what she had to do. There's no chance of her getting Kitty from where that last bowl finished, you know. G'day, John and Val, watching from Canada. Good to have you on board. Okay. Bronwyn, I wouldn't be surprised if she tries to set this bowl of Katelyn out of the head.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to do. Just cutting under fractionally.
Yeah, unlucky. If she even made contact of that, she may have got the result that she required. Two shots. Oh, that other bowl must have been in, that bowl of Chloe. So it's surprising that. I thought it was a little bit further away.
So Chloe and Katelyn hit the lead 4-2.
4-2. Now, Chloe, what length's she going to throw?
Their opponents, Suzanne and Bronwyn, are winners of the Pialba Ladies Prestige Pairs.
Oh, okay.
Last September.
Very handy.
Thanks, Cheryl, for that information.
That's right. I do recall seeing that on Facebook now, Cheryl. And we see the 1-arm bandit just turn up. Wilson Alexander.
The big pelican. Here he is.
Yep. Wife goes away for 3 days. What does he do? Fall over. Unbelievable, mate. Hopeless without her, isn't he? Tried to get her home early. She's buggered. I'm staying for another day.
So some things happen at the Dolphinarium for a reason. It was just 2 days after he signed as a pelican.
Yeah, mate. So someone took him out.
And they've checked the videotape. There was no one else around him.
No one else around him. I reckon someone. It sounds as though it was a hit put on him to me.
No, good luck to Wilson in his endeavours up here, and he's been a great member at Paradise Point since he came down from Mackay, and he gave us the push to get into Premier League, which we've been in since a
few years now, mate.
Yeah, a few years, and it's been great for the club, and that's brought some players into our club who otherwise wouldn't have been there, and the club certainly kicked off.
Great club, Paradise Point, mate. Another good bowl there from Chloe, not too far away as it falls over. Left it open though. I said we're very fortunate on the Gold Coast and parts of Northern Rivers and Brisbane and various areas where we've got some magnificent facilities. I've never been able to understand why in the bowling fraternity people want so much negativity when there's so much positivity around. You know what I mean? there's just a mile of positivity as far as I'm concerned.
Absolutely. There's, I think having moved from Sydney up to the Gold Coast,
Yep.
Probably 12 years ago now, I'd only just started bowls in Sydney when I loved it, but I just could not believe how much bowls is played up here, and the camaraderie between the players of all ages, the welcoming nature of all the clubs. From Brisbane, I haven't played much on the Sunshine Coast, but from Brisbane down to northern New South Wales, it's just terrific. Caitlyn coming on the forehand now, trying to add another.
She's not going to be too far away. Just going to sneak around on this back one here, but looks like it still count. Oh, not quite. No. Yeah, no, it is. It's a sport that anyone can play also too, which is the best part about our sport. Whether you have an illness or maybe a disability, you can still get out and have a great afternoon. And that's right. One thing I think that our sport really holds over a lot of other sports, Adam.
Yep. We've got members at Paradise Point from 10 to 100. We've got a terrific junior program down there now.
Absolutely incredible. Look at this bowl here from Bronwyn too. What a cracker.
That's just what they needed.
Yeah. No, and that's true, mate. The junior program set up at Paradise Point is absolutely outstanding, and it's something I know a lot of clubs are trying to emulate too at the same time. So
yeah, it really is great. Mick Thorne and the team down there have done a wonderful job. And Monday afternoons after school, the inside green is just packed with kids. And it also brings parents into the club who otherwise may not have joined, and they enjoy meals and the rest that the club has to offer.
Oh, what a bowl from Caitlyn. Gee whiz, you didn't miss that point much, mate. That's just a great bowl there. Very well directed.
So Bron will now be trying to come in here and rest onto Chloe's bowl. That's as indicated there by Suzanne.
Wouldn't be surprised if Chloe changes her hand and switches over to the backhand. Depending what Bronwyn does with this one, you can still see a bit of the kitty on the backhand there, can't you? But this one here, I think she's just going to duck.
Yeah, weight was pretty good for the shot she was playing.
Yeah, absolutely perfect. So down to the two girls to go down now.
Yeah, we'll see. Chloe could well play the other hand here and look to trail it towards their bowls.
Yep. Whatever hand she's comfortable with. I must admit, I always did prefer the wider hand than the narrow hand as a rule, Adam. So you basically had a little bit more confidence with the wider hand at times, didn't you?
Yes, you know what it's going to do.
Yep. Put it out there.
Yep.
And the wind at the moment, believe it or not, is coming straight across the green, where before it was coming right down there, right down behind them or into them.
She's set this way out nice and wide, coming back nicely. Just might be lacking a bit of weight.
Yeah, it's going to be awfully close though, mate. It's not, as you said, a magnificent grass bowl there, that's for sure. Okay, Suzanne. She's fully aware that this bowl of Bronwyn's definitely does need a friend. Just going to pull across the head here with this one too. And this could be starting to block that backhand shot that was basically on there before.
Yeah, she's going to stick to the forehand.
Yeah, well, she'd have to now after that last bowl, which would probably be right in their eye if they wanted to reach the kitty.
Tad wide, but another one just
coming back.
Jack.
Yep. I would be surprised if Suzanne doesn't do much with this one if Katelyn decides to go the bowl. Oh, not quite. So she's having a bit of a look at that, I think, and that may have just stopped that also too. On you, Tomo. G'day, Danny. How are you this morning? Great to see you the other day.
Caitlyn having a good look at what lays before her and going back to the forehand to draw another. Only one down. Just lacking a bit of weight, or just a little tight. So that
was draw weight, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's, as you said, that wind's coming more square across the green now.
Yeah,
They're having a bit of trouble holding their line. Got any weather background, Brian?
No, mate. Just a greenkeeper, mate. If it's rain, if you get wet, it's raining. Wind's blowing in your face. It's windy. Yeah, the old school, mate. What's the answer? I'll tell you what to do. The answer's smarter than us because they don't have computers. We do.
True. Good weight there from Bronwyn, but again a bit tight on that wide hand.
I thought that may have been the case. Chloe, I know what Chloe would have done. She would have gone this. I think Chloe just said, see that there? Hit it right there, Caitlyn. Caitlyn's having a bit of a look at it.
She is heading pretty well.
She's going to get her own.
Oh, great effort, though, however.
Yes.
Gives Bronwyn the opportunity to draw a second shot.
Well, she's very fortunate that she caught that bowl because if she'd taken that bowl out, they would have had 3, maybe 4 shots, I reckon. So, good little bit of protection there. So, a bit of a free kick here for Bronwyn. Probably around a 2 foot to draw another one. But again, you just see that wind just starting to pull these bowls across the head now.
Yeah. Okay, 1 to Susan and Bronwyn, 4-3 to Chloe and Caitlyn after 4.
Quite a good game, really, isn't it? When you think
it is. Suzanne and Bronwyn, as I said earlier, they're going to have to really just keep in touch and put some pressure on Chloe and Caitlyn because they are the class bowlers. Probably on the green at the moment, and maybe favourites at this stage to take out the event.
Well, one thing I've noticed with these titles, though, mate. I know you look around, and on paper there's some great teams, but all the great teams they're not here today.
No, that's right.
But there are some great teams here, believe you me.
Yeah.
But gee whiz, some of the names that went out yesterday, Adam, was just absolutely,
great teams on paper, but unfortunately it's played on grass.
It was so true, mate. Good starter there, and you see the other scores are down the left-hand side that Robbie's got up there. So Trish Spicer, if you're watching, you can keep a track on your lovely daughter. Playing with Wendy Wilson at the moment. They're up 4-3 after 4 ends.
That'll be a classic match.
Oh, I think so, mate. That's courtesy of Robbie, as always. Tries to keep people happy. Okay, tell you what, she maybe just have a little bit too much run on this one, but anything around the back on this running green, absolutely perfect.
Again, those bowls are moving further in that wind than they've anticipated, so it's going to be interesting to see how long it takes them to come to grips with this change of wind direction.
Okay, Chloe. She's going to beat her first bowl, that's all. She's on a beautiful line here too. You watch her bowl start working now. She's going to be awfully close. Just not falling over, but a good guide there.
Yep, and she did err on the windward side.
Yep. Just one minute. That's mate. So Bronwyn now sticking to the backhand.
Heading in the right direction. Just lacking a little bit of weight. Was it a great track? Still gives Caitlyn room to go around that last bowl of Bronwyn's.
Yeah, really have to take your grass now, mate, don't you? Because that bowl's still on the run. Bit of a danger one there in sight.
And it's one of the great things about bowls. I mean, that we do like to play on the carpets and the synthetics every now and then, but with the grass changing due to heat, the wind drying it out, dew has so many factors, and the wind adds another dimension. It's always changing, and you must adjust to suit the conditions.
That's what it's all about, mate. It's the art of adjustment. Now, Bronwyn, she maybe just have a little bit too much weight on this, but she had the right idea. She just wants to stay off them.
Yep. And that's finished in a pretty good spot.
That's for sure.
Caitlyn, nice grass. Chloe urging it in. Yeah, another very good bowl just behind Jack. Very hard to see who's got shot there, but TV angle though, you'd often favour the Jack high bowl.
Nomi's a real I do, Adam, yes. Hey, Brucey, how are you, mate? Yeah, we've had some crackers. Had some great bowls been played the last week and a half. And, of course, tomorrow the pairs, the semi-final finals tomorrow, or two finals? Mm-hmm. Let you know in the morning, fair enough. Right, Suzanne at the moment, she's got a few things going for us. They've got some good catchment bowls here, and Bronwyn's there on the run. Just maybe just going to have a little bit too much weight on this one here, but
her grass was great, just a little too much weight.
Yeah, so Chloe. Here comes the one aimed Bandit. She's going to learn to play right-handed or something, is he now? What?
Believe it or not, he's playing state singles on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not letting the injury slow him down any. Chloe just a tiny bit short again.
Yeah, needed about another 5 foot of weight there by the looks of that.
Okay. Susan changed hands. That perhaps will struggle from that width to get back against the breeze.
Yeah, even though the rink has moved in a long way, that is definitely the narrow hand of the two, though, Adam, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But that did come back a long way.
Yeah, the green is drying out, and it just coming in a few feet to the new rink has changed up.
Right, Chloe looking about another 5 foot of weight. Any movement on these bowls to the Jack High would be very beneficial. She seems to have a better line on this here, and it comes down to her weight now, which seems to be a lot better.
Yes, this is a great bowl. Yes, I think she's pushed Caitlyn in.
Far enough.
Yep. So pressure back on Bronwyn to... There is a shot on there straight at the Jack, if that's what she likes to play.
Well, they've got the best backward there too, though, haven't they, Adam? So,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's certainly worth a crack.
Good on you, Ian Simpsons. How are you, Ian? Hope you're keeping well. Tell you what, there's a pretty reasonable crowd here today too. There's quite a few people sitting in between the greens and down the far side of the top green and down the far side of this green.
That's right. And along this side, out of camera shot, it's quite packed.
Yep.
Okay. Bronwyn, is she going to go straight at that kitty?
Yep. Oh, what's she going to hit? she's definitely taken one out anyway.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure if it counted or not, but she's got rid of one of them. Now, I fully understand now what weight she's going to play, so maybe they're going to leave the head alone and come round the back, but...
Having a good think about this.
Yeah, having a good look. But they've really put Chloe's back bowls probably second best backward maybe, depending which way the kitty goes, of course. I'd say that Chloe's standing around here somewhere, so give us best backward by the looks of this. Now, did it stay up? Yes, it is. Look right on the edge. Depending on which way this goes.
Suzanne's called Bronwyn straight down the middle again.
Yep. Well, you've had one, you go again, don't you, mate? Yeah, mate.
But she does appear to be playing this backhand, which will be wind affected.
No, that pace too wide.
Yeah, gives Caitlyn an opportunity to draw another shot.
Nice little port there. I know what they're looking at. They're looking to try and take that bowl out of the head, but it's really not worth it. It's too much danger. I think just dead draw it.
Yeah, at this early stage.
Yep. No, she's going it.
Yeah.
She wants his brown bowl.
She'll tell you what, she might get her own.
Like that.
And...
One shot.
Entertaining.
Entertaining, but one shot, mate. That's a hard way to get one shot there, Adam.
Good aggressive
But a
bowls.
brilliant bowl, great bowl there. From like you take your hat off to that bowl from Katelyn. The only way she could get it was onto that bowl of Chloe's.
Absolutely.
And she played that absolutely brilliantly, mate.
Yep. Terrific bowls.
Yeah. That's something I would do as an accident.
I've seen you bowl those, Brian.
Accident, mate. But no, that was just... it played with incredible weight control there too. Didn't go huge, just enough for it to hold.
Yeah.
Okay, Chloe, 5-3 to Caitlyn and Chloe at this stage. But gee whiz, these other girls are in it. They're making a fight for it. They've got to play their shots. Yeah, Chloe coming in nicely here. She's not going to be too far away.
That's a great bowl on that wide hand. She's worked that out. Puts pressure straight back on Suzanne.
Yep.
Yep, she's got it out nicely. Comes back with Spinnaker up now. And just a little quick. Chloe again on her forehand.
Just the same delivery every time, isn't it? Just monotonous.
It just makes it so consistent.
And look at this for a result also too.
Brilliant.
Just turns out over.
Absolutely brilliant.
Locks it in nicely. Afternoon, Mike Watts. Good to have you back on board, mate. From Aberystwyth, over in Wales. Tell you what, got this one here pretty well pointed, Suzanne.
Tell you what, Brian, you've got your Welsh accents or your pronunciation very pat.
Regular, mate. Regular. Even if I get the A, I basically put it down to a win. Yeah, Robbie's shaking his head here. I heard something rattling. He's shaking his head. Okay, down to Katelyn and Bronwyn.
A good bowl from Suzanne there. She's actually got shot about 4 inches shy of the kitty. Katelyn trying to either rock that out or draw a shot.
Tell you what, she's going to be awfully close too, Adam.
Terrific. Oh,
what a
brilliant bowl.
Stuck it out the open. So right, let's have a go at this now.
Yeah. She does play aggressively, and early in the match, she's already indicated that she certainly will.
Oh, well, she normally skips for New Zealand, as you know, so I think she skips the pairs and the fours, if I remember correctly, and she's in that role. She has to be aggressive, doesn't she? So,
absolutely, like a front row forward.
but she's an absolutely brilliant player, Caitlyn.
Yeah. You would have been a bit aggressive in your rugby days.
Mate, but
Great reply there.
I never said I could fight. This I got no tooth left, so you know. Hello, the winger's trying to say something there.
Great reply there from Bronwyn.
The winger's trying to say something there. Good afternoon, Marianne. How are you? Anne-Marie, I should say. Good to have you on board, Anne-Marie. Okay, Caitlyn, how close is she going to get to this? Starting to work its way in now. Just going to pull up. That's a great try. Beautiful weighted bowl there from Katelyn.
She hasn't had to play that hand all that often, so that's a pretty good first effort.
Troy Jamieson. Come on, Troy. When you bring us down that cup of coffee you owe us, mate? You're not far away now. You're only in Harvey Bay. It's just a nice 4-hour drive down here, mate. I know you'd enjoy that trip, Troy.
Here's another pointed bowl
she
here from
may
Bronwyn.
spring this open, though. Well, she went with it.
Stayed in line, so she's got one bowl 3 inches shy of Kitty and another one 14 inches shy.
Be holding 3 good shots there too.
Yeah.
I'm only to say good shots because the way those bowls are positioned, the only way you can really get shot out of that now is play the absolute perfect bowl.
Absolutely. So Caitlyn may ask Chloe to get a couple behind here so she can play the aggressive shot onto those reds. But they probably will need one or want one in the head first up.
Yep. Yeah, get one nice and close. The way she's looking, though, I'm not too sure. Yeah.
Good line just lacking a bit of weight there.
Yeah. Really needed third shot there. I think they're probably still 3 down by the looks of it from here. Now Suzanne, can she add a bit more pressure? See what, she's on a nice line, comes down to her weight now and it's looking pretty good.
Looking very good.
She rolls this one over.
Oh, that's a
well, that makes it even harder.
Wow. They've put in some great bowls here, one after the other, just as they needed them.
Yep. Hey, good on you, mate. Good on you, Wendy.
Yeah, Chloe probably had some weight there trying to draw it, but a little tight. And Suzanne here, opportunity to draw a 5th shot.
Yeah. On you, Chucky. G'day, Serena. How are you this afternoon? Another good bowl there. It's making it harder and harder to get into, isn't it? Just wondering if maybe the tactic may have been if they had played that on the forehand to hit that, because they have got a pretty good target, haven't they?
They have.
Could have a bit of a clean out there if you got the lot.
Could. All the bowls are sitting on different sort of angles, so anything could happen.
I think she's going to hit it by the looks of it.
Goes forehand on shot.
Awfully close.
It.
Oh, got one of them.
Got the one out. That's the advantage that Suzanne and Bronwyn had. The 3 bowls there was sitting on different angles. And hard to get the lot, but
very much so. Good attempt though. Like she played that with very good control there too, though, Adam.
Absolutely, Brian. She couldn't have played that any better. It just was a matter of where it hit.
Yep.
Bronwyn going back. Oh, she's come off.
That's a great bowl.
Bowl, and it's back to 4 shots.
4 shots, and looks like they're going to go again. The way she's lining up here, so it'll be interesting to see what she hits this time.
Similar line. Bit more pace. Great bowl. Got 2 of them out this time. But did it go far enough? Bronwyn has an opportunity here to draw at least a second and quite possibly a third. Yep, she's bowled this end really, really well. And here she goes again on the backhand.
Just wants to not even worry about the kiddie. Just look at third shot of him.
That's right. She looks to be in the area again.
Well, she has to beat this bowl over here on the, and she has done that.
Yeah. Very
That's a great bowl. Well done, Bronwyn.
So the tape will come out, and we'll see that.
I think they'll measure to Chloe, I think, and then go around the rest.
Yeah. The 2 have been taken out. And just the 2 by the looks of that.
Yep, just the 2.
So 5 all after 6. So that's a good start from Suzanne and Bronwyn. They needed to really stay in touch and keep some pressure on Chloe and Caitlyn, and they've done that. And now we get into the meat of the game. The middle 6 ends. Again, going not too short, but probably a mid-length end.
Yeah, it's change of tactics here. This is probably the shortest end I reckon they've played so far in this game, Adam. So it'll be interesting to see who adapts to it first. I always find the advantage of rolling the kiddie seems to give you that first up advantage, doesn't it?
Yes.
A good starter there too from Suzanne.
Yep.
Afternoon, Vince. Down at Belrose Sports today, mate. Good on you, buddy.
Belrose, it's the first club, or second club I was at. I started at Pittwater RSL and then went to Belrose with the famous Crawford Linton and Joe Saragoza.
And yeah, Joe.
They taught me.
No, I know what they taught you, mate. Don't worry about that. I know both those blokes very well.
A terrific place. G'day, Vince.
Yeah, mate, it is running well, mate. You got to take your hat off to the green staff on the Gold Coast with the district sides and the state titles and the amount of rain we've had and the conditions of the surfaces, Kevin, are still outstanding, mate.
Suzanne's put 2 great lead bowls in there, putting pressure back on to Chloe.
Absolutely there, Adam. Now, Chloe looking just to drop a bit of weight off. Sometimes you have a tendency to overcorrect, don't you?
Yep. Very good reply.
Yep.
And may well be shot. Suzanne, coming from Bagara up near Bundaberg, would be used to playing in the wind a fair bit, I'd imagine, up there.
Well, they're pretty close to the ocean, but with the indoor greens that they do use up at Bagara now, could be a little bit protected up there at times. Mm-hmm. You've got 2 beautiful undercover greens.
Yep.
Bagara these days, so...
Not far from the Bundaberg Rum Factory.
Know it very well. Got them on my speed dial. Okay, Bronwyn, stick into the backhand. Just a little bit underdone with this one here. Gee whiz, look at the wind, grab that and take it across. Okay. Caitlyn. Would love to get another one in there. Probably just the one down, I'm assuming. She's on a beautiful line for this one. She's not going to be too far away. Inside edge. Oh.
Finished in a great spot.
Yeah, and that probably has given Chloe shot there. But knowing very, very well that they definitely need another one in there too. Just played that with just enough weight just to dislodge those 2 bowls. So Bronwyn looking at putting one back right in there.
Looks to be heading in the right direction.
Oh, she's not far away from this, mate. Just a little bit too much run, that's all.
Good ball. So Caitlyn coming back on the backhand. Perhaps a little heavy.
Just a bit heavy, mate.
But again, in a good catching position. Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, good catchment bowl there. I don't know, just look at that there. Just see if I can get a side angle there again. It just looks to be... I wonder if Chloe is holding shot. Oh, hard to tell, isn't it? Normally I favour the flat-lying bowl as a rule, but... Yeah, probably looking at it if they could roll Chloe over it. But I think you'll find they'll be looking just to sit Chloe out the head or maybe just trail the kitty, get it off the centre line. Now,
Suzanne, good weight again. And she's really picked up the last end or two. She's really got the wind worked out on this hand.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely, isn't she? You know what I mean? And playing with confidence too, though, Adam.
Yes. Chloe thinks she's a bit wide, calling it to come in. Here she comes now. This could well be the shot.
Will be
Terrific
pretty close. Be pretty close there, mate. So
she may well have two.
yeah.
Despite Suzanne putting 3 rippers down.
Oh, she has, hasn't she? Yeah, just a little bit too wide with this one, but it's coming back the line brilliantly.
Oh, yeah.
Came back just at the inside edge. So Chloe very conscious of the fact that she can't really trail this kitty anywhere. Otherwise she could be in big trouble.
Yes, very interesting head.
Looking just a dead draw it.
Didn't quite get the finish on that one, but beautiful weight.
Mm.
So up to the skips. Bronwyn goes to the mat, probably 2 down, from what we can see.
What we can see, yes.
But with a pretty good...
Got a nice little shot on there. If she can trail the kitty out to the left-hand side of the line as we look at it, she could end up with 3, maybe 4 shots. But I think she's going to play a forehand. And she wants to trail it into the pack. Just the way her feet are lined up.
Yeah. Well, she's going pretty hard at it, looking maybe at the shot bowl. Or going to get one of them out by the looks. And just runs through, so probably 1 to Chloe at the moment. Chloe and Caitlyn.
Yep. Now Caitlyn's had a bit of a look at this, so she knows what she's got to play. She's got to rest on any of these 3 bowls at the back here, really.
Yeah, I do.
Adam, that's the shot she'd be playing for. Don't take the kitty back there. Just go and rest on one of those. Because I think Bronwyn will probably chase her bowl if Caitlyn can't convert here.
Yeah, she's going to tie the line.
Yep. Caitlyn hanging Chloe hanging it on there. Oh,
great bowl for another shot.
Absolutely. That's a very good bowl. But as you can see, Suzanne there calling Bronwyn to play through there.
Bit more direct this time.
Beautiful line, just a little bit underdone. Yeah. Gee whiz.
Big opportunity there, missed. And can Caitlyn make them pay?
Well, the thing about that is you've got to back yourself with those shots, don't you?
Absolutely. Played the right shot, just a
Absolutely.
little tight.
Hey, good on you, Mick. Mick Leighton, of course, from he's a lifer, Long Bay Jail, Cell Block C. Mate, you keep up breaking the lose weight with Bruno on your days out. A little joke between Mick and I, mate. You know how everybody says, watching from Grafton, watching from Wales, watching this. Mick come on once. G'day, mate. Watching from Long Bay Jail.
Big hello from the Long Bay team.
Good on you, Mick. Bruno, he's cellmate, mate, 19.5 stone of pure muscle.
Okay.
Him and Mick are really good mates. And every now and again they let him out him for day release and they go down to Tarrant Point Bowls Club and rake up the leaves around the club.
That's lovely.
That's my sense of humour. Good on you, Mick. Love your work, son.
So Chloe and Caitlyn picked up 2 then. Who hit the front, 7-5.
Yeah. Very close game and a very good game of bowls this year. It really is very similar to a game of chess here, isn't it? They're just trying to work each other out, even at this stage too. But both these girls are very steady campaigners.
Absolutely. Chloe's centred out there.
Yep.
And she's forced Suzanne back onto the backhand. See, the other 3 quarterfinals are very close also. Tracy Foster up 5-2 against Faye Clark. Barb McNeil down by a shot to Lorraine Callaghan. And Wendy Wilson up 5-4 against Jane Bush.
Some great games there, isn't there? Eh? True quarter-final period. And of course, in the men, we've got the post-sectional. Yeah, Chloe seems to have added just a little bit more to this too, Adam.
Yep. Yeah, nice grass, just a little heavy.
Yep.
But important to have one behind.
Yeah, Suzanne, I tell you, she got the run on this. She's not going to be too far away.
Yeah, that's a good adjustment after a first.
Very good correction there, mate.
We caught up with Chucky Vogler yesterday at Paradise Point for a quick beer, and he'd had a tough day, poor old Chook. He and his partner had managed to beat Maxie Jaffray and Neville Jenkins.
Oh, pretty handy combination, mate.
And then, as so often happens, managed to get done on the last game by the team from far north Queensland that hadn't won a game. That's where the green sort of got pretty slow there, and the North Queensland boys were firing at the kitty and managed to get up. But there'll always be another game, Mark.
That's more like the Chucky, I know. I know Chucky. Mate, one thing though, like you said, you caught up with Chucky, mate. Has he ever bought you a drink?
As a matter of fact, he did buy me one last night.
Did he?
Yeah.
Mate, how much money did he take out the corner of his handkerchief that Karen gave him, mate? Hey, Karen normally doesn't give him that much pocket money, mate.
Tell you what, he's under pressure now at home because Karen was playing in the final this afternoon of the women's singles at Paradise Point.
I've actually said the comment to Chucky a few times, mate. This is about time he got a bowler in the family, so.
Comes from a great family of bowlers.
Mate, I knew his father very well, mate. Knew his father very well.
And no one loves bowls more than Chucky, and he's a great member at Paradise Point.
Absolutely, mate. Former president and held quite a few positions at the club. Yeah. And I just like paying out on Chucky, he knows that. He's a good lad. Good bowl there from Katelyn there to secure shot after a great bowl from Bronwyn. And I tell you what, she's just going to die on this one. If she got onto her own bowl, no, I didn't even get the inside edge, but another good bowl there. G'day, Christine, how are you? Jody, if you look down the left-hand side of the screen, There's a whole heap of results there. It says there Tracy Foster 9, Faye Clark 2 after 8 ends. Barb McNeil 6, Lorraine Callaghan 7 after 8 ends, and Wendy Wilson got a bit of a jump on Jane Bush there. That jumped up pretty quickly there, Adam.
Yes.
11-4 now. Before then it was 5-4 if I remember correctly.
It was, so 2 big ends there for Wendy.
A couple of big ends there for Wendy, that's for sure. How are you, Christine? I said, surely that's Christine. Surely it's not Gary. You didn't leave Gary at home by himself, did you, Christine?
Chloe Stewart coming here on the backhand, trying to draw another shot.
She's on a beautiful line with this. It comes down to her weight now. And I tell you what, it's looking pretty good. Very impressive in actual fact.
It's a great bowl.
Great bowl there from Chloe Stewart. Pretty handy when you've got a person like Chloe Stewart leading up for you. You know?
It don't come much better.
Mate, even I'd only lose by a couple if I had her lead from you, mate, I'm telling you.
Suzanne, a little side.
Still not happy, Jan. Yeah, Chucky. I have this effect on Chucky. Good on you, mate. I love your work, son. Well, I'll tell you what, they may have brought those other 2 shots into play there too, just quietly. Now, yeah. Chloe, is she around these front ones? Seems to be working.
Oh.
Didn't quite have the weight to get there.
So an opportunity here to use Caitlyn's bowl and come in for shot.
Yeah.
Looks to be on a pretty good line.
I'll tell you what, she got a beautiful line on this one here, Adam, but she's just going to duck. Inside edge. Well, that's going to make an interest. It makes it pretty hard to get into. I think they may have to switch over to the forehand now, even. And
some thinking to be done here.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what they're calling. I think that's a bit of
Caitlyn can run in on the forehand onto Chloe's bowl or just under it. Or indeed just inside Bronwyn's maroon bowl. Yeah, looking for Chloe's bowl, and she's
pretty close
under it.
Oh, gee
right
whiz, that's a great attempt.
Yep, that was really good weight and a good positive bowl. Gives another opportunity to Bronwyn. Yeah, bit more direct. This will certainly hit something.
Yeah, you're going to get a result here, mate.
Very good bowl.
Great bowl.
Makes one out of it.
Well played.
No, still 1 to Chloe.
Oh, there you go. So that can be deceiving at times, can't you know?
Caitlyn's going to play the same shot straight through, probably looking for that second shot bowl to sit for 2. Pretty good line again. Maybe not just the weight she needed. And needs to be careful here.
Well, that's locked in now. She could play across the head onto that bowl. That'll go out the head. She could end up having, well, if she sits and stays, 4 shots.
That's right. Suzanne's identified that fact straight away and called Bronwyn down. Big bowl here in terms of the match. It's going to be 8-5 or 9-7 potentially to Suzanne and Bronwyn.
Interesting with this one. Karen lost 25-14. Oh, okay, mate. Good on you, Chookie. G'day, Toby. Good on you, Toby. Good to see you too, champion. Now, she's starting to work now, but even if she touches this bowl, she's still end up with another shot, but she doesn't want to slice the kitty.
Oh, geez, so close.
So close, wasn't it?
Yet so far. Chloe and Caitlyn pick up another.
Just one, yeah. But, mate, what a great attempt there, too. Like, any movement on that red bowl and Bronwyn's bowl.
Yeah. All four bowlers are really dialing it in now. Their heads are much tighter, and it's good quality.
Well, it is excellent quality, isn't it? Yeah, Chooky, she lost, mate. But you're still the second best bowler, mate. That's for sure, buddy. Look on the bright side, mate. Karen wasn't playing bowls when your father was playing bowls. Otherwise, you would have been the third best bowler in the family, mate. And look at that, mate. You're streaking ahead now. You're only the second best, mate. You keep practicing, mate. You may be able to overtake Karen one day, mate.
It's a great effort of Karen to make the final there. She's only been bowling for about 3 years, but she puts a lot of time in. She practices. She likes to know where Mark is, so she comes up to the bowls club, finds him.
Well, he'll be rolling up too. As I said on there a few times, a couple of months ago, for about 3 days in a row, the wife said, "Where are you going?" I said, "I'm going for a roll-up." She said, "Oh, okay." So on the fourth day, she said, "Where are you going?" I said, "For a roll-up." She said, "What about you take your bowls this time? They're in the garage down below."
That's how I get caught too, Brian.
Went, "Oh, okay."
No, Chucky and Karen are terrific members of our club, and they're just wonderful people. Okay, we've got Chloe's got one behind the jack. And Suzanne
once again, there's a good head lining up here. Once again, too, Adam, these two leads have had a very good tussle up front, followed by the two skips of a very good contest this year between four very evenly matched competitors who are in fine form. Again, what a great bowl here from Chloe. Just a little bit underdone grass line, but weight was absolutely spot on.
Yeah. Important that Suzanne's up here to Chloe's bowls.
Even under her own bowl, she'll get a result there.
Yeah. I don't know if she is, but...
From the Nelsons, Scott, I'll try and find it for you, mate. I can see Jacob playing against the two young guns. Kane and Jacob are playing Jack Jerwin and Toddy Bain, two of our absolutely rising under-18 stars, both absolutely incredible players. And it's great to see the juniors at this end of the event, where they're playing against the best. And I can't see it, but when Robbie comes back, he's just away at the moment.
Yeah, we'll try and get some scores from around the ground in the men's
Around
matches,
the grounds.
Toby. I know Luke and Kobe, think are playing Jared Davies and Isaac Morton.
Yep. I think the score over there.
Okay, Suzanne underdone the grass here.
Yep. I think the Nelsons have a comfortable lead. And on the rink next door, which is Jared Davies playing.
Playing Luke Turner and Kobe Barton.
Yeah, I think it's 8-7.
So
I'm not too sure on who's who, but it's 8-7. But I'm pretty sure the Nelsons have a comfortable lead. Now we see Caitlyn in here. What a great bowl here from Caitlyn.
yeah, that's brilliant.
That's a brilliant bowl, isn't it?
Now a bit of traffic on the backhand for Bronwyn, so appears to be going forehand and maybe going aggressive.
Well, she could probably, even she's a bit narrow, she could probably get it off the inside of her own bowl there too, which is Suzanne's bowl. I'll tell you what, she's going to be pretty close to this though.
This is a great bowl. Very good bowl.
Yeah, she played that brilliantly. That, not too sure. I don't think it's shot. But it's beautiful weighted bowl from Bronwyn there. She didn't go big at it, did she? She just played it with nice control.
Yep. Chloe's got an opportunity here just to trail the jack a couple of inches to make a very nice 4.
Okay, Chloe, as you said, just looking for a nice little trail here. They really need that game breaker now, Adam, don't they?
Yes,
you know what I mean?
do.
It's been neck and neck, you know what I mean? And the girls have been fighting so hard to stay in touch.
Yep. Just a little wide.
Yep.
No damage. Suzanne back to the backhand, trying to get one. And
They really need one in amongst this 3, don't they?
yeah, heading in the
Tell
right
you what,
direction.
she's going to be awfully close, though.
Great bowl here. Not going to find the gap, is it?
Oh,
Yes.
you were joking. If you wanted to go through there, you couldn't do it, mate.
Absolutely. You could have 100 tries and get through twice.
Yeah. Yeah, very, very close. Right, Chloe. She's awfully close this time.
This is brilliant. If she can just touch this back a little bit. Just missed it fractionally.
Fraction. She can say to Caitlyn, well, I left a shot for you to play. Oh, come on. You want to go last. Show me how you can do it.
Suzanne having another crack. That gap is gone, so
she's awfully close to this, mate. She's around. She's just not going to get around it. Yeah, what a great try, though.
Great effort.
Great effort, absolutely.
That may be second shot, even.
Yeah, and it makes it harder for Caitlyn now to get into, too, on the forehand, because that bowl being on the run, if she's a tad narrow, this being the holding hand, being the narrow hand of the two, there's danger. There's danger playing that hand, in my opinion, for them.
Absolutely.
You know.
The beauty of the game is, no two heads are exactly the same. There's thinking to be done on every shot.
Absolutely, and it's such an intriguing game to watch. These two girls, Bronwyn and Suzanne, they're playing incredible bowls to keep one truly in touch with these two. We have to classify them as superstars of our game because they are, both of them.
Yep, I agree 100%. Here comes Caitlyn on the backhand. This is well pointed too.
She's not far away, mate. She's played this brilliantly.
Look at this.
What a bowl.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I can't do it that way, so I'll do it this way instead. I'll do it this way instead.
What a bowl.
That's, yeah. Now, Bronwyn really got to stick on the forehand. Any movement on that front bowl, but gee whiz, she's got to be careful. She doesn't touch that kitty, though, mate. She's got to be awful careful.
I don't know if she's 1 down or 2 down, but sometimes 1 down's not bad.
Well, a good skip knows when it's good just to drop the 1, don't they? You know what I mean? It's just the danger flaunting here is it's pretty high risk.
She's fairly direct go at it.
She's awfully close. Inside edge.
Another great effort.
Yeah. No, not much damage done. Okay, so I'll just draw another one down here.
Well, they've got at least 2.
Yeah, I'd say 2, mate. I think that that last bowl of Bronwyn's would probably be third shot, if not the front one of Suzanne's. So, Caitlyn. She's got it out there.
Just lacking a little bit of weight, but the first bowl was just spot on.
Well, the first thing I'd say, if Chloe said bad luck, I said I wanted to split those front three, just in case the kitty went forward. Like, you know, mate, you got to look at the positive, son.
The good skip would say that.
That's yes. I mean, the thing that makes me laugh, Skip stand down the other end, think they're best bowler. They don't understand they stand down the other end because the teammates don't want to talk to them.
Exactly right.
They just, you know.
Half the time they don't have to do anything.
You go down there.
Yeah.
So I'll be talking to you all afternoon. You go down there. I'll stay down here with my mates.
Yep. Yeah, the
Okay,
distance is
Bronwyn
perfect.
going more direct at it, but I think she's cut her grass, unfortunately.
Yeah, she's done
Played a couple of great bowls here and there, so really has been a steady game from Bronwyn. Just the two bowlers of it, yeah. But once again, though, just absolutely consistency, I guess you put it down to, Adam, wouldn't you? You know,
Yeah.
I mean, nothing wrong with the with Suzanne, two champion players in Suzanne and Bronwyn, but just the sheer consistency and the brilliance that the others can bring at times.
That's right. So some of the heads, it's just weight of numbers.
Yeah.
And that's why they're superstars.
Ever so true.
Okay, we're going a bit longer here. Chloe and Caitlyn are stretching it out, nearly tee to tee.
Pretty close to it, yes. Good 3/4 length, so. Now, Chloe's really put that out there. Most people think that's way too wide. Well, you watch this.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, way too wide. So right.
She's really reading the wind well.
She is, isn't she?
Yeah. And Suzanne's gone back to the backhand.
Yep. We sometimes can be the hardest hand to play, the narrow hand, but gee whiz, she's played this very, very well, Suzanne. Just going to be a little bit runny, but that's come to a really good home.
Yes, that could well be in the picture.
Mm. Good on you, Foxy. How are you, mate? Just see Tina walking past before, mate.
Chloe again with a beautiful line, just a
That's still
short.
That's still pretty acceptable, though, really, isn't it?
Yeah, in these conditions, you can't see the wind on the television, but
well, look at the flags now to what they were before. They're coming straight across the green now, and you can see them every now and again. They're just fluttering behind the players that they're playing now, but at the moment it's coming straight across the green. As you'll see with this bowl here, it's not quite there, but once it starts to go, because it is quite strong at this particular stage.
Interesting play there from Suzanne going back to the forehand and missing her weight. Yeah, Sean Ingham this morning, Nugget was saying that, just having a look at Kane Nelson there on another rink, he's had a bit of time on the green this last week and plus the sides.
Yeah. Yeah, he spent a fair bit of time out here, mate. As I've said, I had a person saying to me there yesterday, I said, "How you going, mate?" He said, "I've had a gut full of bowls." I said, "We'll start losing, mate. You start looking for games like I do."
Yes, same here.
I said, "Don't come to me crying about how much bowls you're playing when you want to win all the time." You know?
Yeah, he's having an incredible run.
Yeah, no, but Kane, absolutely incredible, you know.
Yeah.
I had a bit of chuckle on Facebook there the other day. I only have a look at Facebook for bowls results on that, but I see someone said that the only thing stopping Kane from another title is his brother Jacob.
True.
That's pretty harsh, I thought. It was two nice young kids you'd never want to meet.
Absolutely, yeah.
What a great bowl here from Bronwyn. Oh, just got that edge of that bowl. Unlucky. Right on track. Just propelled her through a little bit further. But what a great attempt. So Caitlyn now just running through, probably around about 3.5 feet behind the head. And now she's got another beautiful line here, but has she corrected?
Yeah, pretty good.
Should have known better.
Pretty good.
What a silly question by me.
There's still room here for Bronwyn to get in there, and she really does need to get one in there now.
Yep.
Might be lacking some pace.
Oh, just didn't keep the same weight as she had last time, mate.
Okay, Jane Bush has got some shots back against Wendy Wilson, 11-7.
Yep. Oh, Bushy won't go away.
No.
she will not go away. They're right down the far end of the top green, so... Yeah, Robbie's updating this all the time, mate. You know, Tracy Foster, 11. Faye Clark, 3. Lorraine Callaghan, 11. McNeil, 6 after 10 ends. And as Adam just said, Wendy, 11-7 over Jane Bush. Right, Chloe. I reckon she's pushed this one out a little bit further. Well, it did come back pretty well to the line though, mate, didn't it? Michael Brindle. Mate, shouldn't you be working again, buddy?
Okay, Suzanne on the way here. More direct, looking to sit and stay.
It's just to wait, mate. Just to wait. You keep talking.
Okay, Chloe on the forehand, trying to draw another. Again, nice grass. And Spinnaker up, and here it comes. Another beautiful bowl. And that makes it much more difficult for Bronwyn and Suzanne. This looks to be much better weight. Starting to bend. This could be very close. Very unlucky. Great bowl. But again, weight of numbers. Bowls in the head. Looks like Chloe and Caitlyn have at least 3 and probably 4. Could in fact be 5 looking out the window. So this will test Bronwyn's draw shot. Caitlyn first with an opportunity to put another shot in the count. Yeah, just missed, hit some traffic. Big bowl here for Bronwyn. Looking for at least second shot. Looks to be in the head. It's a very good bowl. Needs to slow down now. It's on the Spinnaker hand there, and she's gone through. So at least 4 shots still to Chloe and Caitlyn.
She played this pretty well down here in actual fact. She's going to set this bowl here. No.
It's in the count.
Well, it rocked that one over too, though, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now, Bronwyn wasn't far out with her first bowl. Just running through slightly. She's just got to keep get a little bit more grass. And the wind at the moment is really starting to... Well, it's starting to die. She plays this bowl. But she has taken the grass line.
Yeah.
Tell you what, she's not far away from this, mate.
She's got the Spinnaker up now. This
Look at this for a
very
bowl.
good.
Look at this for a bowl.
Incredible. That is probably shot.
Yeah, it's got to be shot, I reckon.
5 down, perhaps 6 down to 1 up. Yes.
One down, what a bowl.
Incredible.
That really keeps her team in this fight, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I mean,
absolutely.
It was nearly all hope was gone, and then under extreme pressure pulls off a shot like that. Wow.
Incredible bowl.
Okay. 10-6 after 10.
Yep. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I just watched this incredible camera work by Brian Marshall. Incredible. Camera work by Brian. That's why we're running so smoothly. Robbie's not here at the moment. Oh, hello, he's back.
He saw you trying to touch his controls there.
Yeah, I did it. Too late. It's already done. Absolute. It was a bomb, Pete, wasn't it? An absolute brilliant bowl, mate. Couldn't agree more, Pete. She was at least 5, if not 6 down to 1 up. A great bowl from Bronwyn Torrens to keep her team in this game. Just shows you what these girls are capable of, though, Adam, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's right. I mean, and that's where the good players can just pull off that shot under pressure when they need to. Where you and I struggle a bit. We do.
Yeah, good call there, Kurt. Yeah, two great people, mate. Absolute great people, mate. Couldn't agree more, Kurt. Now, Chloe. Not quite.
Interesting, yes. He's turned it over going forehand now, Suzanne.
Bronwyn's always been very steady, though, Kurt, hasn't she? You know, she's never reached the great heights of state representation, but gee whiz, she's been a great steady player over the years. And a lovely lady with it. Just pulling up a bit short with that one.
Yeah, had the line on the difficult hand, but not the weight.
Yeah, it was a great bowl, Russell. Ladies and gentlemen, Jessie Turnbull is awake. On you, Jess. Now, Chloe has to come around this front one. Little bit of run on this one, though.
Sweet.
So we've got 8 ends.
Yeah, 8 ends to go, and Suzanne and Bronwyn just need to hang in there.
Well, I think after that last bowl, mate, I think Chloe and Caitlyn have been told by Bronwyn that I'm going nowhere.
Absolutely.
That really could have been the turning point of the game, couldn't it? You know what I mean? Instead, we got game on big time.
Yep. It's not demoralising, but it just can get you down a little bit if you're holding 6 and your opponent comes in with their last bowl and does that to you.
Well, look at this for a bowl too, just to follow up on it, just to make sure they don't forget.
Yep, the young girls certainly know that Suzanne and Bronwyn are here.
Back in the day, good on you, Kurt. Yeah, 2 great people, mate. Couldn't agree more. Only takes 1 bowl, you're dead right, Jules. Okay, Caitlyn now trying to outdraw Bronwyn to say, okay, you watch this. Still advantage to Bronwyn at this stage. But it's a bit like yesterday too, Kurt, when we saw... well, was it not yesterday, it was the day before, in actual fact. With the incredible game of the ladies' final. Jenny Blundell up against Kelsey. Like 15-14. 14 all playing the last end. You know, that was just an incredible game of bowls. Yeah. Absolutely incredible. Yeah. Another good bowl from Bronwyn there too, just quietly. Now, Caitlyn seems to be just a little bit wide on this one here, which is something that people have a tendency of doing on this hand. They just take that little bit extra grass, and it just doesn't... It is definitely the narrow hand of the two.
The mixed pairs final also, when Dean McWhinney came in and bowled an absolute cracker, only to be done over by Kane Nelson with an even better one.
I think they'll be having nightmares about Kane next few years. Absolutely having nightmares, mate. Like Kane, just in absolutely outstanding form at the moment. Pretty close to being unbeatable, really. I mean, that last bowl he played to win that game.
Yeah, that was incredible under pressure.
Yeah, mate. I know she's won a lot, mate, but she's a lovely lady also too, mate. And to see the 4 sister-in-laws playing against each other against a star-studded, fully fledged Australian side, and to take them to like 14 all. And, 1 shot in it. Gee whiz, mate. What an outstanding achievement.
Chloe's replied here brilliantly.
Great bowl there from Chloe. Absolutely incredible, Kurt. It was all of the games in actual fact have been. I can't get over the standard of play this year compared to previous. I mean, previous years you think to yourself, this can't get any better.
No.
And every year it just seems to improve. You know what I mean? And
yeah, I think the fields just get stronger. We're getting. And the Gold Coast is attracting more players, not just the Gold Coast, but Queensland in general. The quality of players we've got in our state is just overwhelming.
I tell you what, she's not far away again. I just don't think she's quite got the run on this one as she had previously. Roderick Field watching from Toronto. Yeah, it is incredible bowls, mate. That's for sure. You know, you see teams too, Kurt, that haven't made it through to today, and two outstanding teams, as Adam said previously, where you've got Lindsay Clark and Claire Turley did make it through today. And in the men's section, the team that stands out the most, in quite realistic, is Aaron Sheriff and Chris Rosanis.
Yeah. Incredible.
They didn't make it through to today. I mean, if I was going to back two teams to win it, they'd probably be the two teams on paper that you say, yeah, I'm going to put money on these. And gee whiz, that just goes to show you the standard of play. And Kurt, the ones that got Adam was Omar was Nick Gosley and Mark Armstrong. Incredible. So just the standard of plays.
Yeah, no one's
unbeatable. No one's unbeatable.
That's right. There's not many sports in the world that you can play where on even our day, Brian, we might be able to give them a run. We certainly can't play against the number one in golf and give them a shake, but in bowls on your day,
you can give anyone a run.
And that's the beauty of it.
Mm. And also, to us in lawn bowls, the only opportunity where you actually get to play against them.
Yes.
Not many other sports, unless you're in a pro-am or something or other and happen to fluke a draw, or actually we're a major sponsor of the event.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Well. Did she get shot?
She got a result out of that, I think.
No. Chloe said we've still got one. I think Caitlyn went, thank God for that. No, it's quite comfortable there by the looks of that there, Adam, but there's still an open draw there on the backhand too.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to, she can actually move the kitty on the backhand, but she couldn't move it on the forehand. She could have probably go a few down. So, once again, when you got two skips playing with each other, they read the head pretty well, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
Like, I mean, Chloe just points the bowl to go to that direction. Look, it does it for you. Now, if I did that, look at this.
Yep. That wind helping it come in on the white hand. It's brilliant weight again.
She played that very well, didn't she? Taking that one out. We're going to measure this one. It's on the lean, but it's just not going to fall, is it? You know what I mean? So, I think Chloe's going to chock it. Yep. I had a funny feeling she might be using Robbie Allen's false teeth with the chock there. I'm not 100% sure.
Good to see Chloe wearing the spalms on the arms to keep the sun away. Chloe does a lot of promotion work at golf events too.
Oh, absolutely, mate. Yep.
A lot of the golfers professionally are wearing those now.
Gee whiz, that's only just out, isn't it? It's not far. I think there might be an umpire caught here, Adam.
It's looking that way. It's very, very close.
Mm.
It's amazing how the higher the quality of bowler, the less times you see the umpire.
Yeah, well, that's true. But, mate, when they call an umpire, you know it's required.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I think they have called an umpire by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Oh. No, they haven't. Well, thank God she picked up Robbie's teeth before that bowl went over it. Wonder why you weren't eating lunch. You're getting them back shortly. Craig Hillier. Long way away. How are you, mate? Yep.
What time would it be in Toronto, Canada? It would be pretty early in the morning.
Early in the morning, probably. 13 hours difference, yeah. Yep. No, it'd be last night over there. Listen, Roderick, if we give you the first 3 winners today. You back them over there. 11:15 p.m. We can give you the first 3 winners, so you can back them over there. We can win a fortune here. Hey. Thank Christ I'm the ideas man. You makes got no idea how to play this game. Hey?
For goodness sake, don't get onto A-League and yellow cards.
Oh, I've heard a bit about that too. I haven't seen much of the news.
Organised crime spreads its wings a long way.
Oh, mate, it definitely does too, Adam, that's for sure.
Another good opener here from Chloe.
Absolutely. Look at this for a starter. Just running around the back, but a beautiful first up bowl. Okay. Jacko, what do you have? Can you see the board for Luke Turner, Rick? He's playing with Isaac. Playing against Jared Davis. Yes, Darren, I'll let you know, mate. I can see the board.
Okay, Chloe again on the wide hand.
This is looking pretty good too. Is it going to run all the way?
Yeah.
Yeah, very good attempt there.
Here we got Isaac Moore and Jared Davies versus Kobe Barton and Luke Turner.
Luke's up 10-8 after 12. Darren? Up 10-8 after 12.
Okay. Scrappy lead bowls there by the 2 leads. Caitlyn on the backhand, nice and open, looking to get one very close.
Very close with this one here, by the looks of it. It's not going to be too far away. Good bowl there. Once again now, Bronwyn I think could be a little bit underdone grass line with this one here. Yep, just running across the head there. Not quite had the weight neither with that one. Okay, Caitlyn once again would love just to take this off the centre line. Again, she's in the area.
Yep. Nice pose afterwards, she likes it.
Geez, that's a beautiful correction there, Adam.
Yep, great bowl. Okay, Bronwyn needs to get one close here.
Looking about another probably 6 foot of weight, 7 foot of weight. Grass line was pretty spot on her first one, wasn't it?
This one looks better.
Yeah, I think it's a little bit narrow again though, mate.
Yep. That's not the greatest 4 from Suzanne and Bronwyn.
No. So pretty much wide open either hand here for the girls. So I'm assuming even Chloe might even swing around to the backhand now, but she's playing this forehand very well with the wide hand though, isn't she?
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, there's no need for it, but I think she will because it's more an open draw on the backhand, I reckon, than...
Yeah, here she goes on the backhand. Set away smoothly again.
Yeah, starting to work its way in now. Just going to hold that little bit there on this hand. She'll learn that. 39 minutes to go. Who do you want to know, Joel? Tell you what, not far away with this one here. She does not want this one over again. This is a great bowl from Suzanne. Well,
Could be shot.
I reckon they'd be pretty close there, I reckon, Adam.
Yep.
Yep, I favour that for shot. I tell you what though, Chloe, how close is she going to be? Oh, what a bowl.
As soon as Suzanne gets one near it, Chloe's all over it.
What a great bowl. Nelson boys score. Okay, Jake and Tyler. You want to know, Joel, Jake and Tyler? Robbie can see that. Beautiful bowl there from Chloe.
Robbie's got the binoculars out.
He's got the knockers out.
This one's heading in the right direction from Suzanne. Oh, nudges it.
Yep.
Great effort.
Who is? 18-9 after 13. And the Nelson boys who are down here. 19-6 after 12. Playing the two young boys from Algester. It's fantastic to see them here today. Really is. Back end playing against two absolute champions and holding their own.
Okay, forehand she goes. Looking to trail just a few inches.
Sorry, mate. Nick and Mark are up 13-5 after 11.
She certainly played weight there.
Yep.
So Caitlyn holding one. Another opportunity to draw on the backhand. Just looks like she may be trying to sit that second shot. Oh, it's another great bowl.
What a great bowl from
Probably
Caitlyn.
in for two. And very hard to get to now.
Yeah.
He's got to play a perfect bowl here now, Bronwyn.
Yep. Tell you what, she's pretty close to this, mate.
Absolutely. Great effort. She's going to hit the front.
Oh, just got the front one.
One comes out, measuring for two.
Yep.
And Wendy Wilson's got another jump on Jane Bush, 15-8.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a topsy-turvy game, that, hasn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's been, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Jane came right back at Wendy, and Wendy's just managed to hop in front once more.
Pretty good contest there.
Two more to Chloe and Caitlyn, 13-6.
Yeah.
A couple of big ends here for Suzanne and Bronwyn if they're going to stay in this.
Well, it really is the business end now, isn't it? We're back to the last 6 ends, but there's only 34 minutes to go, 35 minutes to go, so we're in.
Yeah. Yeah, unlikely to get the full 18 in here, but Chloe and Caitlyn in control now at 13-6. Chloe's played this hand so well all day, and here comes another one. Great starter. Suzanne on the same hand. Is she here? Looks pretty good. Just sailing through on the breeze a bit. Nice grass again from Chloe Stewart. Just a little shy, but two solid openers. Yep, Suzanne sent this one out nice and wide. Turns now on the breeze. But lacking some pace. Really important here for Bronwyn to get two shots in close. Caitlyn and Chloe have just been a little too consistent, hence the 13-6 lead. But it's not over yet. Katelyn coming around on the forehand, covering the back. Any more news on the Nelson boys match there, Robbie?
Yeah, I said that 19. I gave that out just a couple of minutes ago. Now it's 22-7 after 14.
Kane and Jacob are up 22-7 after 14. Great bowl from Bronwyn just when they needed it. Caitlyn will probably try and draw under Chloe's bowl and sit the shot. Just going to duck under. Played nice weight, but just a little narrow. Okay, a bit further out this time for Bronwyn. Starting to swing now. It's going to finish in a good spot and also push Suzanne's bowl into a good catching spot. Wind's turned a little bit back to the south, so not coming in as square to the rink as it has been. Hence a couple of those bowls hanging out wide. Chloe Stewart making some adjustments to her grip or wiping off some chalk. Nice delivery once again. And coming around the back, covering those two of Suzanne and Bronwyn. Okay, Suzanne on the way here. Could be a little bit wide on that change of wind and runs into some some traffic. Chloe again, nice smooth delivery. You can see that hand now bending much more as that wind has changed. Great bowl, great second shot, just a few inches behind Jack. And at this stage, 1 downs aren't too bad. Although with that bowl there, they will be trying to move the shot bowl of Bronwyn's. Suzanne's put down a good bowl here, trying to rest out Chloe's last one, which she does. But still just the one shot. As the skips head to the mat. Following this game, we will have a men's quarter-final match. We're not sure which match that will be as yet. And we'll probably see Caitlyn go fairly direct at this shot bowl and just try and roll it out. She's in fact gone to cover the 3 of her opponent's bowls back, and she's put one right in the middle of them, which is a fantastic defensive bowl. Bronwyn's trying to draw a second and may well have done so. Looks to be 2 from our TV angle. Chloe indicating it is 2 down. So Caitlyn, having covered those opponent's bowls at the back, will now be trying to get shot, or at least second shot. Doesn't want to give Bronwyn an opportunity to draw for 3. Well, she's played an aggressive shot, knocked out second shot, but Bronwyn still has 1 and will try and draw for a second. Got it away nice and cleanly on a good line. Might be just a little heavy and running through, but 1 shot to Suzanne Bronwyn keeps it in the game, 13-7.
Yeah, it's tightening up slightly. So as we said, this is the business end. G'day Mo, how you going, mate? What's it like over in California today? Yeah, fairway in front, Carla. Okay, so now Chloe with Suzanne just dropping that kitty in the pit. Yep, change the length slightly. It is. Hey, good on you, mate. Okay, Suzanne playing the backhand. Not going to be too far away. G'day, Dave. How are you, mate? Dave Schofield. The quarter-final game, mate, should be on at 2:30, is it right? 2:30? Around about 2:30 our time, mate. And it's 1:35 now. So round about 50 minutes time, you could say. Good bowl there from Chloe there too, just sitting inside there. Tracy, I won't pass that message on to him. It's at 10:30 p.m. over there at Mo. That's basically all of the supervision he gets to, though, quite realistically, Tracy. What a great bowl there from Suzanne. Very well played. Mainly because he's under adult supervision too, you know, Trace. It does help. Oh, great bowl from Chloe. Gee whiz, that was well played. Yeah, it would be running a bit quicker day because it was raining back for the district size, mate. We haven't had rain for about 3 days now, mate, to be truthful with you. 3-4 days without rain.
See, Chloe started off with 2 rippers again.
Mate, she just set that bowl out. Suzanne played a beautiful bowl, but Chloe just set her out. Bronwyn not far away. And there's the updated version of the girls. You've got Tracy Foster over Faith Clark, 12-7 after 14. Barb McNeil, 7. Lorraine Callaghan, 22 after 14. And Wendy Wilson up over Jane Bush, 18-8 after 14. Yeah, no, it's been a few days, Dave, since we've had any rain here, mate. So the greens are starting to dry out, mate. But I think they forecast a bit more rain for a couple of days' time, bud. So I hope they got it wrong, my friend. I really do.
Okay, just some discussion going on between Suzanne and Bronwyn about which shot to play.
Yeah, it's still just a dead draw there, really, isn't it?
I think even if they can get back to Chloe's back bowl.
Back bowl, that would be a very good starter. With this wind blowing too, Dave, it's drying them out a little bit better too, mate.
Yep.
So I tell you what, it starts turning now. She's going to get the edge of this. Well, that's not a bad result.
No, it's finished in a catching spot.
Yep.
And the bowl she actually put down is also finished in a good spot. Interesting game. Chloe and Caitlyn have probably played the better, but they just can't get away to a really safe margin.
The others are just grinding their way back, aren't they?
Absolutely. Been terrific.
This is pretty well played too. Like Caitlyn, just not going to sit. They're going to sit this back bowl though.
They've certainly got their grass worked out on this end.
Oh, haven't they? What, mate? Yes. They definitely have. Said it really is a great grinding effect here that Suzanne and Bronwyn, they just don't go away. They're playing great bowls and been 2 great competitors for a great number of years, these 2 girls.
Robbie getting some more fan mail here, Brian.
Yeah, I said to Tracy, we're not going to pass that on to him. We'll keep that quiet.
He does get a lot of fan mail, doesn't he, for a producer, director?
Mate, be nothing without me, mate. He's had nothing to bitch about me putting the chords in the wrong place. Nah. There he goes, all right for an old bloke.
And can bowl.
Can't bowl. Mate, he's one bloke. If he won the toss, I like to see him bat for a change. Yeah, onto that bowl there, looking for the cannon there, Bronwyn. She springs it out to that right-hand side. They've got two shots, so yeah, you can see what she's asking for. So all good, mate. On your day, mate. Could be just a bit wide.
Yeah. Alan, you're right. They probably will only get 16 ends finished, if that. And Suzanne and Bronwyn need to be aware of that. They don't want to waste too much time talking about the shot to play. They need to work it out quickly and get as many ends as they can in.
Yep. And you can see straight away Chloe going for a bit of cover. They're actually going to defend their lead, aren't they? They don't have to do anything.
Exactly right.
Just get shots and defend.
The previous end, they played a couple of great defensive bowls.
Yep. Now, this is more like it. This is awfully close.
Oh, that moved a lot at the end.
Whiz, I can't get over that. You could take that bowl out. We've had
At moving anything else.
Without anything else, that's incredible.
Yeah. Nice and wide.
Just not coming back in time.
Yeah, just a bit wide. I think she knew that when she let it go.
Yep. Joshy, mate, you just about lost your job, son. You got one job and one job only. Good to see you got paid, though. You're in capital letters today. It's about time you started spending some of your money. Your one job, mate, roving reporter, and you never hear, Joshy. Yeah, mate. We've actually employed Robbie's two-year-old granddaughters. 3-year-old. There you go. You better get down here, Joshy, to save your job, mate. You got a big day tomorrow, roving reporting. Best roving reporter we've ever had, Joshy. We always know where to find him. He's very close to the bar.
Okay, Bronwyn here with another on shot.
Just going to miss it.
Yeah. Interesting play because on that angle, the ball, the kitty could go anywhere.
Yeah.
But they do have to start playing some shots. Caitlyn going for cover around the back.
Going for cover.
Another great defensive bowl.
Yeah. At that weight, I'm pretty sure that's best backward there now. So that's, if anything though, I think it would probably kill because if they hit that there, I reckon it's going to hit that back bowl and probably go out of bounds.
It does look that way. It's closer to target here. Again, just ducking and missing. Opportunity for Katelyn to draw a second.
Yeah, pretty unlucky there, Bronwyn. She played that pretty well, really, didn't she? You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, considering it's running 30 metres and you're missing by a bowl width.
Yeah. They're happy to take the one, mate. It's one in, they can't score.
Yeah, 14-7, only 16 minutes to go.
We'll see you tomorrow then, Joshy.
So 4 ends to go. Probably going to get them only a maximum of 3 in. And Chloe has gone about a 3/4 length.
Yep.
Just need to consistently get bowls in the head now and then defend where necessary.
Yep.
That's a good opener again.
Yep.
Is it true that Robbie Allen coached Chloe in the early days?
No, mate. No, she knows how to play the game. He played her in the Easter singles last year. He beat her. Fair and square.
Really?
Yeah. In the Easter singles. No, it was a good game.
Still got tenacity, young Robbie, hasn't he?
Oh, got a lot of things, mate. Most of them aren't curable, though. Chloe, she's around this one here. She's onto her own. Oh, she's going to miss that. What a great bowl. Beautiful correction. G'day, Sid. Yes, mate, it is tough to hate the office, mate. No, not really. It depends. Like with these titles, though, Mo, it's replay. Depending on what you're playing in, mate. You know, it's a money game. You can sometimes in, say, Premier League, they have it that it goes a metre either side of the tee. Sometimes it's on the tee. But there's no really dead set rule that it gets respotted. A lot of times, I said, it is replay. If it's a money game and a time game, well, it's respot. Just depends upon the event that it is, mate. Okay, Caitlyn on the forehand.
Okay, can Bronwyn get one in at the stage now where they probably need to start moving the jack around a bit.
Yep.
Heading in the right direction here.
Not too far away, mate. Just going to miss it. Just caught the edge. Well, may have opened it up anyway. Probably got shot out of that.
They have, yes.
Just got the edge of it.
Yep, good to see, a good aggressive bowl.
Yep. Katelyn got about 3 foot to draw the shot.
Beautiful smooth delivery. He's going to go under for shot, I think.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, great bowl.
Great bowl. Played it with great weight. Great weight. Everything's... it really differs, Mo, mate, depending upon the event that you're playing, mate.
Another aggressive line here from Bronwyn.
She's not going to be far away, mate. She's got this. Whoa. I can see her slicing that back over to that bowl in actual fact. She just missed it.
It'll be interesting to see if Katelyn gets Chloe to go defensive around the back or at this early stage, or just draw another couple.
I think so. I'll probably get to draw another couple. First one draw, then split these two here at the back. Just to make sure. Or vice versa. Split these two at the back and then draw one. Yeah. See the way she's put the left foot out? Now. I want one here.
Yep, round the back, defensive.
Yep.
They've played the defensive bowls really well, and it's the way they're going. They're not going to allow Suzanne and Bronwyn to get numbers.
Tell you what, though, Suzanne, she's just going to get Chloe's bowl.
Could well be shot, however.
Yep. Judy, it's over in California, USA. Been talking to him over the last few days. He's a person that's behind the Redlands Lawn Bowls Club. So we've been talking to him.
Okay, Suzanne on the forehand.
Yep. played this pretty well, set these bowls.
Absolutely. Very good bowl.
Well, that'd count for sure. Great bowl. Well played.
Exactly what they needed. I mean, we saw in the match this morning where people came from a 10-shot deficit to creep up. Creep up and win. So Suzanne and Bronwyn trying to do the same. So Caitlyn will just be trying to draw one really close here.
Yeah, she needs one close, mate, because could possibly only be one more end after this too, so doesn't really want to drop a 2 or a 3 here. No. It's a pleasure, Mo. You ask any question you want, mate, and we'll try and answer it. If we don't know the answer, we'll make it up anyway, mate. It makes no difference. G'day, Malcolm. Watching from Yarraman. Katelyn just a little bit through the head there. Might only be one. Could be 2 though.
Yeah.
Oh, Bronwyn going this yellow bowl.
I thought she might have played it on the other hand. Because they really need to sit and stay. They need as many numbers as they can.
Well, that looking from here, that to me, I reckon that's pretty close to shot. Yeah, so I said. Hey. All right, Caitlyn.
Looks better weight from Caitlyn. Very good bowl here. Brilliant.
What a bowl.
And feathers the jack.
That is a brilliant bowl, isn't it? Gee whiz.
Absolutely.
Absolute brilliant bowl there from Katelyn Inch.
Bronwyn's got to play a really good one here. Just roll that out and hope she sits and stays.
Yep. Oh, it's just going to duck.
Yep.
Gee whiz, she had good weight for what she was after. Well, she's taken one out, so she's done her job.
So coming into what is likely to be the last end.
Yep.
15-7.
6 minutes to go.
So they need a full house for a tie.
Yep. I can't see getting a full house against these two somehow, Adam. I don't know what you think, mate, but
it would not even be $1. 2,001.
I'd love to see the results. I'd love to see the odds on that one, mate.
Yeah.
It has been absolutely colossal game, though, mate.
They have fought hard, Suzanne and Bronwyn. Chloe and Clayton have just had too many weighted numbers.
Yep. Hey, good on you, Steve. Yeah, watching car park at Stanthorpe. Good on you, mate. G'day, Marilyn. Yeah, it is a great game, isn't it? Remember there we had live streaming there a few weeks ago, and we had a person come on from the Ottawa ferry in Copenhagen, on the ferry travelling from one country to the other, and they're watching the lawn bowls. So how good's that? Over in Copenhagen. Absolutely incredible. Look out, here comes the bellman on a mission.
Yeah.
All right, Chloe. Weight wasn't too bad. Got a better line on this one, though.
Yep, nice lead bolt. Okay, so Wendy Wilson's match is over. She's defeated Jane Bush.
Well, congratulations, Wendy.
Lorraine Callaghan up by 7 on the last end.
Oh, tell you what, good fight back there from Barb McNeil.
Yeah, and Tracy Foster and Faye Clark, game on, 12-11, 2 to go.
Yeah, mate, that is Fazy's fight back. Right, Caitlyn looking down to add to this here. And tell you what, she's not going to be too far away by the time it pulls up.
Yeah, beautiful, smooth delivery, and
What a bowl.
wow.
Been a colossal game of bowls this, ladies and gentlemen. It's the standard of play has been absolutely outstanding. Right, Bronwyn. Tell you what, she is not far away. What a great bowl.
Yep.
Bronwyn Torrens, beautiful bowl. Good second shot. Only sheer, brilliant bowl from Caitlyn. Stopped her from getting shot there. That delivery from Caitlyn, same.
Yeah.
Same every time. Just going to sneak around the back with this one here. It's deliberately put there.
Hard to make an 8 from there.
Which I do this end too. You always try to put your bowls close to your bowls bag being the last end. Makes sense.
It does.
Don't you do that at Paradise Point? Well, you always do that at Bow Desert.
We just try and play closest to the bar.
Oh, yeah, it's fair enough. I like those games. Okay, forehand once again from Bronwyn. She hasn't got much to improve because I tell you what, she's very close to this once again. That's another good bowl there. Anything in behind the head there is going to be very beneficial.
Yeah, the girls have had to work, but they've done a great job.
Yeah. No, they definitely have, mate. It's been a great game. 2 minutes and 19 seconds to go. I think he's down at the moment, Marilyn. I'm pretty sure. Jack, and he's playing against the Nelson boys. Yeah, 22-14, I think it is. But what a great effort though from the two young ones to match it with the two Nelson boys. Absolutely fantastic effort, Marilyn. It should be absolutely incredible. Well done to them.
Suzanne playing a bit of weight, finds the gap.
Yep.
She's found a few gaps today.
She has. She has. And finished up right beside her bowls bag. Dizzy Willard from Cyprus. G'day, we had Barbara Austin on before too. Tomorrow, semi-finals, finals of the ladies and men's. There'll be a couple of cracking games.
And after this, ladies and gentlemen, the men's quarter-final.
Who we got, mate? No idea at this stage.
A rough idea, but
Nothing in concrete.
Okay. Suzanne on a good pointer here.
Geez, that's close.
Near a bowls bag again though, Brian.
Oh, mate, I tell you what, this girl knows how to play the game. A few little nest eggs starting to creep in back there too, though. Like, I mean, they've got the best back three. The kitty comes right hand side of the line.
Mm.
So just where Chloe's pointing her cloth is where they really want.
They're coming round the back.
That's a great bowl there from Caitlyn. That splits that pack.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alison, that's the type of people they are. The second year of coming to the Aussie Open a few years back, I didn't have anyone to play with. But with Cassandra Melrick got me in with Bron in the fours team and played with her sister in the pairs. Beautiful people, and that's ever so true. They really are, Alison. That's the type of people they are. She's very close to this. She's got it all the way.
Oh. Came out sideways.
And she's probably 3 down.
Probably 3
Not
down.
too sure where that bowl finished that with that.
It's not going to matter though. The bell has gone.
Doesn't matter. So.
The Nelson boys in the background there. I'm quite content.
Yep.
Can Caitlyn finish it off in style?
No. She turned her back on that one, mate. And look how fast she got to carry that to her bowls bag.
She's put in a Robbie Allen blocker.
She has put in a blocker. Well, that I wouldn't say that's a Robbie Allen blocker. I'd say that's a Robbie Allen draw shot.
Oh dear.
It's more like it. The only bloke I know can advertise his bowls brand new, never been chalked. No.
Okay, Bronwyn. Can Bronwyn finish off in style? Looks pretty good.
Played this brilliantly, mate.
Yeah. That will be the shot.
That'll be the shot. Well done, girls. Great game of bowls.
Yeah.
One shot. Yep. Just taking the one and run.
Yep.
Another good game. It certainly was, Mary. An absolute cracker. Now, they tell us the next one's starting at 2:30, which should also be a cracker also, too. We're doing a men's quarterfinalists. Yep.
We're just trying to get some results off these other women's quarterfinal games.
Yep. Fair enough. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, this wonderful event could not be brought to you if it wasn't for the sheer generosity of these wonderful sponsors. Of course, this live streaming by the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team is brought to you by Bowls Queensland, Experienced Gold Coast and Queensland Government. We thank them very much for their initiative of allowing us to showcase this wonderful game. Of course, identified services, cleaning, maintenance, management. Not only that, but they also do... He's got the wrong sheet. They also do commercial cleaning, waterproofing and protective coating, labour hire and recruitment. We thank them very, very much for that. And of course, Bowls Queensland would also like to thank the host club, Musgrave Hill Bowls Club, for making their facilities available for the 2024 State Championships, and also the many other venues that have been used. We also like to thank the umpires, greenkeepers, bar staff, bistro staff, and all the volunteers for their support throughout this event. It couldn't take place if it wasn't for those people. Of course, Bowls Queensland is proudly sponsored by Mullins More Than Law, Queensland Government, BCIB Insurance Brokers, Asset Sports, J. Carroll Club Promotion and Bioscapes Group. So we thank them very much for their continued support of our great game. Great game then. We've got men's quarterfinalists coming up about 25 minutes time. On behalf of the Gold Coast Tweed District Media Team, ably led by Mr. Robbie Allen, Adam Taylor, myself, Brian Marshall, enjoy your bowls and support your club. Thank you very much.